I know you were taught that it is okay to fake it for them in the bedroom to make sure they are satisfied. But when it comes to saying things like mantras and affirmations, you don't want to do it because in your mind that is faking it and you don't want to fake it. And let's talk about the fact that that is not your fault. If you are a feminine being, you were taught to please everyone besides yourself, right? But I believe that if you want to feel more sensual, if you want to feel more liberated, if you want to feel more empowered, you want to switch from saying to yourself, I don't want to fake it. I don't want to say affirmations. I don't want to lie to myself, to I am teaching myself how to treat myself with more grace, more kindness. It's not about faking it. It's about taking the aligned action to make sure you are evolving. Okay. So I want you to do this ritual with me where we are going to not fake it, but we are going to have an orgasmic experience by ourselves by shifting how we speak to ourselves. We're going to give ourselves maybe 3 minutes to do this exercise. So I want you to stand up, sit down, lay down. We're about to do some of my pearls of wisdom mantras, okay? And if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Noir. Okay, I am the CEO and founder of Healing Through Seduction, and I was born to teach women and femmes how to heal themselves through the art of seduction, through the art of burlesque, and most importantly, healing rituals. Healing is not always tied to our trauma. So let's focus on healing right now. I wrote down some mantras that I have been saying to myself. I said a lot of these mantras for the first time almost 2 decades ago when I had to teach myself how to love my dark skin. Growing up in the South, not passing the paper bag test, I loved being Black, but I was taught to hate the tone, okay, the skin tone. And I said these mantras. So I want you to repeat after me out loud or in your head. And if you can, with each mantra, touch your body. Let your body feel this, understanding that if the body can hold trauma, it can also hold joy. I deserve to imitate the sun. My tears will become rainbows. I am a beautiful imperfection. I don't have to be perfect. I just need to be honest. My past is my guide to my next identity, not the cause of my shame. I am surrounded by light each day. I am my ancestors' wildest dream, and I trust the dreams living inside of me. Fear is not my enemy. She is a reminder that I am still alive. Who says it has to be hard? I will focus on enjoying the journey before I arrive to my next destination. I will seduce my fears and doubts with romantic truths. I have already survived, and I'm already living in many manifestations. I am grounded in gratitude. Let's breathe in. Offer your body a deep guttural moan out. Heal yourself in this moment through sound. One of the things that just burns me up in my programs when I'm talking to my clients is this notion that I don't want to say affirmations, Pearl. They feel fake to me. And anytime I ask, especially the women who are straight, well, have you ever faked an orgasm? And the answer has always been yes. And it's because we were taught to fake it. We were taught to prioritize other people's pleasure. And at a certain point, you start to realize you're on autopilot, you're numb, you're disconnected, and you get to a point to where you want to start living out loud. You want to tap back in to that power you had when you were a child before someone told you to be ashamed of it. And so the first thing I always encourage people to do, the women in the films that I work with, if you, and the trans men who have been coming to me lately, if you want to reclaim your body, if you want to reclaim your femininity and your sensuality for yourself, regardless of your gender, you have to start with your mind. Nothing is going to happen with your body without your mind. So those of you who want to take this a step further, I want you to rewind the video, and replay these affirmations or say your own. And don't say, I'm going to say affirmations. Say, I'm going to romance myself with kind words. And instead of simply saying them, I want you to amplify this healing ritual by dancing out the words. So this is another ritual we do in my program, Healing Through Seduction, where we dance it out because movement is always going to be medicine. This is what I have for you all today. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your sensual Jiminy Cricket. If you want to dive deeper with your sensuality, with reclaiming your body, reclaiming you, go to the description and try out my power pose ritual. We all know the saying when a professional person, a business owner, a CEO, a scientist, an astronaut, an athlete, when they stand in a power pose, in the hero's pose, it just shifts your energy in that moment. But it's me. So of course I had to add a beautiful showgirl and sensual twist to the practice. You can download that for free. All right, y'all, until next time, mwah, pow.